All right, in this video, we're gonna go over the hardstyle bridge. So the hardstyle bridge is just basically, it's a glute bridge. However, what we're doing is we're recruiting our entire body into the bridge, right? So we're not just squeezing our glutes and just, mindlessly thrusting like some IG thought at the gym. What we're doing is we're bracing our abs, we're packing our lats, we're driving our arms into the ground, we're really digging everything in, we're curling our heels towards our butt, even if the heels aren't necessarily moving, but activating those hamstrings a lot more. Bracing the core, again, like I said, but got to reinforce it. Want that straight line from our knee through our shoulder. And when we do this, we're gonna bridge up, we ratchet up the tension, and we're gonna hold that maximal tension for about 3 to 5 seconds, right? And so we just measure this really in breaths because nobody ever counts their fucking seconds, right? I've noticed this over years. So really simple concept, but it can be kind of fatiguing when you go through it. So the way that it's gonna work is we're gonna lay down on the ground like so. Now, I want my feet close to my hips right here. So when I bridge up, my legs should be at approximately 90 degrees. And what you'll feel is that you might, if you're someone who has tight hip flexors, you got some hip flexor tightness here, it's a bit of a struggle to really drive through. So the way we get set up for this is arms by our side. We're gonna brace our core. Now you notice if I'm just laying here, my back is kind of arched. I wanna flatten my back on the ground, bracing my abs down, creating that hissing that braces my core. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes. I'm gonna drive my heels into the ground and kind of curl them towards me, almost like I'm pulling down. And I'm gonna brace and then drive up. I'm driving my elbows down into the back of the mat. Now you'll notice there's a straight line from my knee going down through my shoulder. As I come down and relax and breathe. And then again, creating that trash compactor, brace through the core, like I'm crushing a soda can between my ribs and my hips, bracing my abs. I'm gonna drive my heels into the ground. Big breath in, bridging up. Full body tightness. And relax. Now, as you do your hardstyle glute bridge, what you're gonna find is that the hamstrings and the glutes are really gonna feel all that tension, but your core as well. And that's exactly what we wanna do. This is an awesome exercise to start incorporating during any of your warm-ups. Again, as a primer movement, activate the glutes, the core, the hamstrings, and really focus on getting that strength and that tension through them. Because when we get into our squats, and especially deadlifts and swings and anything with that hinge pattern, this exercise right here is gonna wake everything up and get it ready to go so that when the time comes, you get maximal tension with each and every rep. With that, we'll see you on the next one.